This is the best moments of the BBQ Central Show in 10 minutes or less. Ever wish you could re-listen to your favorite interview or segment? Do you enjoy hearing older shows for the first time in years? Then the best moments of the BBQ Central Show in 10 minutes or less is just what you need. Thanks for listening and enjoy the show.
Hello, everybody. John Solberg here, your host for the best moments of the BBQ Central Show in 10 minutes or less. Happy to tell you that this show is brought to you by The Butcher Shop, purveyors of highly sought-after 100% Australian non-cross-bred Wylara 9 Plus briskets, and as always, they're handpicked just for you. The Butcher Shop has been retailing the finest meats for more than 15 years. Every week, they're shipping out competition quality meats to many of the biggest teams in the competition scene across the nation. Simply put, teams who use The Butcher Shop win, and they win often. You may not be a competitor, but you have an eye for the finer cuts in life, and I've got great news for you. The Butcher Shop is shipping some of the finest prime, dry-aged, Australian Wagyu, and Japanese Wagyu steaks to people just like you and me who aspire to be the kings and queens of the cul-de-sac. The Butcher Shop always has Berkshire, Compart Duroc, Allegiance Duroc, and Prairie Fresh all-natural pork in stock, and again, always hand-picked just for you. So let's review. The best competition briskets? Check. The best pork selection? Check. Giving you better overall options to cook at home? Check. So give the Butcher Shop a call today. 850-458-8782. That's 850-458-8782. You mentioned the BBQ Central Show. They're going to give you 10% off your entire order each and every time you call. You can also go check them out on Facebook, facebook.com/The Butcher Shop. Shop is spelled S-H-O-P-P-E. The Butcher Shop, home of the 100% Australian non-crossbred Wylara 9 Plus briskets. And today we're going to take a jump back to 2011. And Greg is going to catch up with Dave Bosca about a little stint he did over on Extreme Home Makeover show. Not on the show. Weird thing. Gets a bumpy start. Stick with it. It's worth it. Hang in there for a couple seconds. It'll smooth out. Trust me. Dave?
Yes.
Hey, how are you? Dave Boston. Did Skype jump off for you, or were we still good there?
No, we're good.
Oh, how come I don't see you on my thing?
I couldn't tell you. I'm sitting here on Skype.
Do you see my name on the Skype contact list?
Mm-hmm.
I love when we do technical stuff here on the show. People love it.
Hard to tell.
All right. Well, forget about it. We got you on the telephone now, and that's all that's important. Dave Bosca joining us here from Butcher BBQ, talking about something that I found to be very unique. I saw a post from Mike Davis of Laudable Barbecue, and oh, damn it! I'm a little loud here. Hold on one second, Dave. I apologize. I'm too loud here. Here we go. Here we go. Sorry about that. All right. That should be better, everybody. I apologize about that. So we had I saw a post by Mike Davis from Laudable Barbecue saying something about Extreme Home Makeover, and there was going to be some type of barbecue competition going on with that, and you happen to be in the fold with that as well, so I figured want to have you on after it was kind of all said and done and see exactly how this all came about, how you were mixed into the show, and what the whole concept was. So, Dave, I open the floor to you.
Well, what happened is KCBS contacted the top 6 teams in the nation and on their Team of the Year race and asked if we would come up to Kansas City, which we didn't even know at the time where we were going. We just knew when. And they said that they wanted to do a ABC Extreme Home Makeover cook-off, showdown / barbecue, and then sell tickets and raise money for the family that they're going to rebuild a house for that week. And instantly, I think all but one couldn't make it just due to driving and stuff. And then within 48 hours, they had already sold so many tickets that they invited the next 2 people in. So they ended up going to the top 9 instead of the top 8 because one couldn't make it. So we had 8 championship cookers coming in. All we knew was we were going to be within an hour's drive of Kansas City. We're all for it. Rob McGee with Munchin Hawks at the Hilton. They asked him if he would take the head of getting the bulk of the food cooked. We all were going to cook ribs and chicken for a competition. And the producers, the stars of the show, we knew of 8 or 9 different folks was going to judge the product from each individual cook. And then we were going to cook pork, chicken, baked beans, stuff like that for the masses, for the folks to buy tickets. Well, we all show up, we all get there, everything's going good. We go out and eat the Wednesday night before we get started. Wednesday, some of us go out to where they're building the house for these folks, and we get to see that. And if you ever in an area where that's being done, I recommend going out and watching. It is an I can't even talk. It is organized to the hilt. It is amazing at how it flows. Every person knows their job. The public is herded in and herded out like cattle. Then some of the other guys and gals, they stayed in the camp area and they got some meat ready, started prepping the pork butts. We all went back. Some rotated and went back, and others stayed. We ended up cooking 17 cases of pork butts, I believe it was. They had pre-sold 2,000 tickets for this at $10 a head. The goal was to raise $50,000 for the family. Well, Thursday morning we catch word that they had already sold 2,800 tickets. So we started sourcing out, trying to find more items to cook, and we found several cases of boneless pork loins. So we went and picked up them and cooked. I don't really remember how many extra pork loins we cooked, but they ended up, all said and done, they sold 3,400 tickets is what they sold.
Wow.
That was, it was huge. And it's hard to grasp and wrap your head around that many people coming to a city park all at one time just for barbecue and just for this family. That's what you have to keep in mind. We all went up there to do a job. We didn't go up there to boast about ourselves or to shoot about barbecue. We went up there to cook barbecue for this family, to raise money for them. And it went very, very well. We had Fast Eddie loaned us an FEC 500. Kelly Wirtz brought his big 750 cooker, and I'm going to be kind of bad here. I do not remember the gentleman's name, but there was a local guy that brought out a barrel pit and had that out there, and we was using that to cook out of too. And I apologize for not remembering his name, but he was out there. He's not a competitor or anything. He just does catering, and he wanted to help out, and that was his way of donating. He allowed us to use his cooker.
Dave Boston joining us here on the show, talking about his time on Extreme Home Makeover, where they kind of use top 8 barbecue competition cooking teams in the country to help out the family in need. Dave, did you get any insight as to what kind of struggles the family was going through, or anything that you could relay to us in that regard?
I didn't remember this happening. Did y'all remember this happening? I did not. Would you like to hear what Dave had to say? Head over to the bbqcentralshow.com. Link in today's show notes is going to take you to the complete episode. I'm telling you, sorry, my speech is a little wicked today. I got this split tooth got to come out. It's kind of driving me crazy. Kind of feels a little uncomfortable. That's my problem, right? Suck it up, Ginger. Life's tough. Get a helmet. And until next time on the best moments of the Barbecue Central Show in 10 minutes or less, I'm your host, John Solberg. I look forward to talking to you again soon.